The WILROC Show is on and live.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
The WILROC Show is on.
Come into my house, children, and I'll give you candy and ice cream and pickled herring and sweet and sour upside-down cake and hard-boiled all-day suckers.
Now go to that voodoo that you do so well.
Now it's time for the man you've all been waiting for, The WILROC Show. The WILROC Show is on and live.
Today, I've got the style and profile like never before. And I'm saying, right here.
On the firing line. Lock. 1 round load. Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the firing line.
Everybody over there.
Get on up.
Everybody right there.
Get into it.
Everybody right there.
Get involved.
Everybody just come on up. Come on up. Come on, come on. Come on with your come on. Come on, come on. Everybody over there.
Get on up.
Everybody right there.
Get into it.
Everybody over here.
Get involved. Get involved. Get involved.
Yes, it is I. It is the WILROC. I am here. I love you. I miss you. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Y'all so good. Y'all so crazy. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for checking out the WILROC Show. Another episode of the WILROC Show is upon us. I am yours truly, WILROC. I am here. You are there. We are everywhere. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this small planet of ours. Now, I'm live, and in effect, I am so live. I'm all the way live right now. Haven't been live in about 2 weeks. Okay, here I am again on my own. Okay, anyway. Today's topic is prosthesis. Prosthesis. Oh, yeah, prosthesis. We're going over prosthesis today. What is prosthesis, WILROC? Why are you always doing these old odd stuffs? WILROC, prosthesis. Yeah, prosthesis. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we got for you today. And I want you guys to tune in and stay tuned to those things. I'm going to have good music for you today. I'm going to have all kind of stuff for you. Now, I want to thank you. What is prosthesis? Now, prosthesis. Now, first of all, before I get started here, I want to give a shout out to Miss Bessie Jackson, George Jackson. I want to give a shout out to Miss Zelly Mitchell, Miss Bessie. I want to give a shout out to Mr. George. I always been Bessie and George, right? Bessie, Big George, Little Bessie, Little George. A shout out to Don, Big Don. I have to shout out to Miss Georgia. I want to give a shout out to I said Miss Zelly Mitchell right here. Shout out to Miss Barbara Mullins. Hello, Miss Barbara Mullins. Give you a shout out as well. I want to give a shout out to all my aunties, Wanda, Sarah, Robert, my uncle Robert, Wanda, Sarah, Robert, Mary, my uncle Robert, all my cousins. Like too many of y'all. And I the name. I want to give a shout out to Mr. I want to give a shout out to. Let's see. I'm gonna give a shout out to. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Butch Isaac Lane, Mr. Fred Perry Sr., Mr. Tom Ellis Blackman. Also, I want to give a shout out to Leonard Lynch. Give him a shout out as well. He was instrumental in those men I just named. Were instrumental in me being a man. I studied those guys. Leonard Lynch, Tom Ellis Blackman, Mr. Fred Perry Sr., and Butch Isaac Lane Sr. Okay, give those guys a shout out. I also want to give a shout out to Miss Marie Adeline Lemaire. James John, Marjorie John, Desmond Spratt Brown. Yes, give them a shout out as well. I also want to give a shout out to Miss We shout out to Pancho Alfonso. Shout out to him. I want to give a shout out to Miss Jacqueline Graham. I want to give a shout out to Miss Celestine Shannon, Miss Celestia Shannon. Now, I'm dedicating this show to Celestine Brown Shannon. Okay, this show is for her. It's not probably have nothing to do with prosthesis, don't have nothing to do with her condition or whatever happened. But the late Celestine Brown Shannon, give a shout out to her. Miss, I want to give a shout out to Sharon Lafayette. Yeah, Shanti Paswad. Junior. Junior Bashi. Black Knight Jr. Zaria. I'm going to give a shout out to Father Snick and G-Pow. Give those guys a shout out as well. Yes, they are very instrumental. I want to give a shout out to Eddie Wilson. See who else I got some other people. I'm going to give a shout out to Miss Donaldson. Miss Donaldson. Shout out to Miss Donaldson. I want to give a shout out to all my children going to heaven won't be back to 10 after 11. Are you ready? Ready? Okay. Now today's topic is prosthesis. Now in medicine, a prosthesis, romanized prosthesis with an E, with an I, and in ancient Greek is prosthesis with the THSES. Okay, and romanized is prosthesis with a THESIS. Right? Okay. Now, or a prosthetic implant. Now, a prosthetic implant, today's topic is prosthesis, WILROC show. Prosthetic implant is an artificial device that replaces a missing body part, which may be lost through physical trauma, chopped off, then when born with it, rotted off any kind of way. Okay? All right. Now, it can be, it can be lost by physical trauma, disease, or condition present at birth. A congenital disorder. Prostheses are intended to restore normal functions to the missing body part. Okay, your arm get chopped off. You want hurt, rotten off, whatever. You want to be right as normal. You want to be as normal as you can. That's what it's built for. Now, amputee rehabilitation is primarily coordinated by a psychiatrist as part of the interdisciplinary team consisting of psychiatrists, prosthetists, nurses, physical therapists, and occupational therapists. Now, prostheses can be created by hand or with computer-aided design, CAD, which is a software interface that helps creators design and analyze the creation with computer-generated 2D and 3D graphics, as well as analysis and optimization tools. Now some of these prosthetics, they're going to turn into the $6 billion man. It was $6 million, but now it's worth $1 billion. Cause money ain't worth nothing. But they making legs now. They're gonna have some. They're gonna be able to make eyes and stuff that you can't even hardly tell. They're gonna be bionic after a while. It's coming to that point. They're getting to that. That's part of prosthesis or prosthetics. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna come back with more. Okay, I'm gonna have my regular host of characters on this day with Miss Shreds coming, of course. Hollywood, I haven't contacted Hollywood. He's trying to find Hollywood. I'm gonna have Brother KT come on, try to get him, because we're gonna have a new thing coming on, but it's not new. It's gonna be a regurg of situational online Bible study featuring Brother KP, Keith Patrick Hardiman. He's gonna come in and he's gonna do his situational online Bible study. Okay, he's going to be before me or after me. We'll see. He's most likely going to be before me. It's coming up soon. I'm going to have him come in and tell you a little bit about it and all that kind of stuff. Okay. All right. So tune in for that. Stay tuned for that. And I want to try to get Hollywood in here too. I got to get Hollywood. I'm about to cry. I haven't been able to find Hollywood. Hope she all right. Golly, hope to God, no illegal aliens ain't got Hollywood. But knowing her, she probably fought them off. They probably ran from her because she was trying to get them too. You can't mess with her. But anyway, I'm going to have more on this topic. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to have more on this day with Miss Sheree. I'm going to have KT's Awakeness, Joe Gold, of course, my regular host of characters and all that stuff. I'm going to have, and it's going to be about, we're going to go over the types of prostheses, the upper extremities and the lower extremities. We're going to go into the lower extremity and upper extremity categories, and we're going to go over the history of it. In the history of both lower and upper, and we're going to have lots and lots of facts and stats for you, okay? That's how we're going to do that. And So I want you guys to tune in. I'm gonna have some music for you. Let's see what I'm gonna play for you. I'm gonna have some music for you as well. I'm gonna play the music. Now, YouTube, listen. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook. Okay, Facebook.com. The WILROC Show. Let's see what it is. It's the WILROC Show at the WILROC Show on Facebook. It's the WILROC Show on Facebook. Donald Wilcox, WILROC Show at DWLCOX. LCOX. It's gonna be on Twitch. Twitch TV. Also on X, formerly known as Twitter. All right, we're going on Twitter. Well, that's the WILROC Show on Twitter. On Twitter is _WLRC. _WLRC. You know, don't forget on YouTube, y'all guys out there, check it, like it, subscribe, hit the button, plang clang, hit the notification bell, plang clang, and all of those things there. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna stop being silly. Now, I want you guys to tune in, stay tuned. Now, I always get hungry. Y'all know me. Who have known me know I always get hungry when I first start. I don't eat before because I be so nervous. So I don't eat before I get here. But as soon as I hit that mic, boy, I start getting hungry. My grandmama, you know, God bless her soul, she left recipes down to my auntie Wanda. My auntie Wanda always cooked the best meals. Okay, she cooked the best meal. Let me see. I'm gonna open up. She sent me some. She sent it all the way from. She lived in Georgia, but she live in North Carolina now. She ship it from North Carolina to me. Okay, FedEx in the cooler. They come down and they give it to me, and I'm opening it just now in front of y'all. Hold on, let me see what she got me. I'm opening it right now. Hold up. Wait a minute. She got me a BLT, beaver lettuce and tomato sandwiches. Oh, I love that. But see, I really wanted a horse breakfast. You know, horse grits and egg. But I'll settle for that right now. Okay. So I talk to you guys directly. And the music I'm gonna play some music. Today's topic is prostheses. Play some music. Let me see what I'm playing first. Malcolm Hayes, Jacob Miller, and Mark Carpini. Malcolm Hayes and Jacob Miller's coming up next for you. And I'll be back with some more on the topic. Today's topic is prostheses. All right. I always suggest that you talk amongst yourselves, talk amongst yourselves.
Just look at us. Everything is backwards. Everything is upside down. Doctors destroy health. Lawyers destroy justice. Universities destroy knowledge. Governments destroy freedom. The major media destroys information. And religions destroy spirituality.
And now, on with the show.
You are listening to the WILROC Show. You're breaking my heart. What does this mean, girl? You tear me apart. Hey, what's the scene, girl? You know I've been true, and if you want me to, I'll get down on my knees for you. This is goodbye, girl. And just yesterday, you said you were my girl. We took a trip to a star, but we went too far. Now I can't live without you.
and I can't let my pride keep me from telling you I don't want you to go. I'm begging you stay. Don't you pass me by, girl. 'Cause if you go away,
I am here, you are there, we are everywhere.
Isn't that lovely?
Say the day is ending, let's watch the sun go down and plan a holiday for two. We'll go to Napoli by cloud so you can see the world I created just for you. Street, I like to meet you, stop a while, give you a smile and say hello. You make me feel so good inside. I realize that nothing new is worth the pain I'm going through. Let me tell you that I believe in miracles. Oh, I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles, don't you? Showing. So come on, girl, and show a little love on me. I don't know what they are saying or what the games that they are playing, or if they're playing the same old game on me. Let me tell you that I believe in miracles. Oh, I believe in miracles. Oh, I believe in miracles, don't you? In the place that I created just for you. So a miracle will come true. Let me tell you that I believe in miracles. Oh, I believe in miracles. Oh, I believe in miracles. Don't you?
Hey, those are relief scats. I need to do that. Now I'm not nervous anymore. That helps get away from the nervousness. It helps get away from the nervousness. It's stress of a stress reliever. Try some at home. Relief scats. Scam, bam. See, I'm all right now. Try some. Ask for it by name. Relief scats. Yes again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. I'm your truth, the WILROC. I'm here, you're there, we're everywhere. Good night, good morning, good night, good evening, wherever you may be. Now, today's topic is prosthesis. Okay, I'm gonna go over some types of prosthesis. Now, a person's prosthesis should be designed and assembled according to the person's appearance and functional needs. Now, for instance, a person may need a transradial prosthesis, but the person needs to choose between an aesthetic functional device, a myoelectric device, a body powered device, okay, or an activity specific device. Now, the person's future goals and economical capabilities may help them choose between one or more devices. What if I want them all? I want a What if I want that? But they have to choose between what they want. Now, a craniofacial prosthesis. I'm going over types of prosthesis here. And it's the WILROC Show. I'm your truth, the WILROC. Okay, yes, thank you for checking me out. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend, please. Thank you. Anyhow, now, a craniofacial prosthesis include intraoral and extraoral prosthesis. Extraoral prosthesis are further divided into hemofacial, areocollar, like ear, nasal, orbital, or ocular. Okay. Intraoral prosthesis include dental prosthesis such as dentures, obturators, and dental implants. All right. Okay, that's a craniofacial prosthesis. Your nose. I think my great granddaddy had a wooden nose, and my great granddaddy had a wooden nose. One of them had a wooden nose. My great granddaddy had a wooden nose. Somebody had a wooden nose. Yeah, he had a cranial prosthesis. Anyway, now prosthesis of the neck include the larynx substitutes, the trachea, and upper esophageal replacement. Esophageal. Extra esophageal or esophageal. I'm sorry. Okay, that's what it's. Upper esophageal replacement. Okay, that's what it is. Esophageal. I'm always saying stuff, right? I know. I need to be careful. All right. Okay, that's prosthesis of the neck include larynx substitutes, trachea, and upper esophageal replacements. Now, a Samoto prosthesis of the torso include breast prosthesis, which may be either single or bilateral. One titty might need to be replaced, or one chest, or both titties or chest, breast or chests have to be replaced. Okay, all right. Sometimes full brace devices or nipple prosthesis too. All right, you can replace your nipple. What about a penile prosthesis? A penile prosthesis. Penile prostheses are used to treat erectile dysfunction, correct penile deformity, perform phalloplasty. You know, they're good to perform phalloplasty procedures in cisgender men. Okay, when girls want to be boys, they put a little thing in there, a little thing. It's a phalloplasty for cisgender men. For cisgender for cisgender men and to build a new penis in female to male gender reassignment surgery. What about limb prosthesis? I'm gonna just leave that alone right now. That make my stomach hurt. What about limb prosthesis? Huh? Limb prostheses include both upper and lower extremity prostheses. Upper proximity prostheses are used at varying levels of amputation. You get a little bit cut off, you get a little bit put on. Get a lot cut off, you get a lot. Come on. Okay, that's let me know. You get a 4/4, a shoulder disc articulation, a transhumeral prosthesis, elbow disarticulation. What about a transradial prosthesis, wrist disarticulation? You need all that. Full hand, partial finger, partial finger. You know, a transradial prosthesis is an artificial limb that replaces an arm missing below the elbow. Okay, I'm gonna come back with it. I'm gonna go into some music. I'm gonna come back with that. I'm gonna come back with the with some more types. What about the upper extremity prosthesis? Okay, all right. Let me talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back directly. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Oh, what do I got to eat? I always eat between break. What I got this time? Not the whole. I wanted a horse breakfast. I'm gonna have some ticking toast. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yes, again, thank you very much for listening to the WILROC Show. Yours truly, the WILROC here. Now, you know this week on the WILROC Show, we have a fruit or a vegetable. This week, we have a vegetable, and it is kale. Yes, kale is being called the new beef, the queen of greens, and a nutritional powerhouse. I'm going to give you guys a few benefits of adding more kale to your diet. Kale is low in calories, high in fiber, and has 0 fat. Kale is great for aiding in digestion with its great fiber content. Kale is also filled with so many nutrients, vitamins like folate and magnesium, and many more. Kale is high in iron. Iron is essential for good health, such as the formation of hemoglobin and enzymes, transporting oxygen to various parts of the body, cell growth, proper liver function, and more. Kale is high in vitamin K. Increased levels of vitamin K can help people suffering from Alzheimer's disease. Kale is filled with powerful antioxidants, such as carotenoids and flavonoids to help protect against various cancers. Kale is a great anti-inflammatory food. 1 cup of kale is filled with 10% of the recommended daily allowance of omega-3 fatty acids, which help fights against arthritis, asthma, and autoimmune disorders. Kale is great for cardiovascular support. Eating more kale can help lower cholesterol levels. Kale is high in vitamin A, and vitamin A is great for vision, your skin, as well as helping prevent lung and oral cavity cancers. Kale is high in vitamin C. This is very helpful for your immune system, your metabolism, and your hydration. Kale is high in calcium. Per calorie, kale has more calcium than milk, which aids in preventing bone loss, preventing osteoporosis, and maintaining a healthy metabolism. Kale is a great detox food. Kale is filled with fiber and sulfur, both great for detoxifying your body and keeping your liver healthy. So now, get some kales in your rumps. You know they're gonna squirt out of your rumps if you let them process properly. So get some kales in your rump, and now I hope your minds and bodies are healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Thank you very much.
The WILROC Show is on.
Here's something fresh.
I pledge allegiance to the groove of Count Cool Out and to the rhythm rap rockers. Now everybody rock your body out.
I am Count Cool Out.
I got my C for the crazy way I kill my time. I got my O from the girl.
Oh, gee, he's fine.
U in for the peace I bring to the world. I took a T from the tune, Duke, Duke, Girl. Got my C from the clouds high up above. My double O from the 7 way we make our love. I got my L from the hell I love to raise. I got the name Cool Out from hot summer days. And I can rule, rock, shock, and amaze. You do the rhythm rap, rock it out. is nice, it's on the mic, and it makes you wanna dance and clap. It's the rhythm of sound that I'm putting down, and it's called the MC rap. You see, once upon a time, a long time ago, in a place called Rhythmvania, people used to rock and people used to roll to the sound of the disco mania. But the single beat without a special treat made the people want to leave the floor. And now they all want to clap while the MC raps, cause it makes you come back for more. Cause it makes you feel good, it makes you feel great, like earning overtime for your coffee break. Like a calm man ruling the mind of a fool, like a real hot day in a real cool pool. I can hit you with highs, I can hit you with lows, so call up and request it on your radio. It's the new sensation, just a speak from the nation, that goes without a doubt. The closest people to me call me CC, but my name is Count Cool Out. You see, I'm using this rhythm and that beat. I wanna lay down on the bit of my biography, and if you listen very close, you'll learn about the devastating life of Count Cool Out. Cause I get down, I get down, I get down all the way. I rock to the rhythm of the double R rock, and this is what I say. I was rapping to the rhythm since the age of 3. Then at the age of 6, I learned how to mix on the turntables and with the sweet chicks. Then when I reached the age of a cool 16, I went to the college on the rhythm scene. And though I had math, gym, and history, I majored in rap technology. And on the day I received my degree, I got me a gig as a guest MC. I said the bump is dead, the freak played out. So rock to the rhythm of the double R rock. Or rocking to the rhythm of the double R rock. I was approached by the man who's called Quick Clock. He said, Count Cool Out, how you feeling, my man? I said, aren't you the guy from the rubber band stand? He said, yes, but I'm not here to talk about me. I was searching for the talent in the world of MCs. That's when I heard of you. The people say you're cool, and if you're nice as ice, I'll put you on the tube. So I reached for the mic and my rhythm rap book, but I had to bat my eyes and take a second look. While I was cooling out, mixing with the crowd, somebody stole my mic and book and cut on out. I was hurt real bad way down inside, cause my mic was my morals and my book was my pride. And on top of that, I only had one dime, but I didn't have the number of super rhymes. And when I saw I couldn't solve the case alone, I called on the man, Barnaby Bones. When he arrived at the disco later on, he had a 3-piece suit and sneakers on. He said, hello, Mr. CCO, I'm Barnaby Bones. My secretary said that you rang my phone, so I took my Geritol and jogged to the scene, cause jogging helps me keep my bony body lean. But some people think I can't solve a case, cause I got a fat head and a skinny waist. They think I'm out of shape, cause my hair is gray, but that's just a wicked way to hide my 38. From a street fist fight to a big bang job, there is no kind of case that I can't solve, cause I'm a real cool guy, I'm a private eye. I'm the master of the who, what, where, and why, and like a hunting dog, I sniff out the crook. The sucker MC will steal your mic and your book. But for now, I'm gonna get on the floor to see if any stool pigeons hurt us all. But don't you fret, cause I'll get back to you. But right now, I see a freak I wanna get next to. The freak that he saw was a real dream girl. She had big brown eyes and pretty curls. She had a deadly shape to kind of blow your mind. Barnaby had the break with his coolest line. He said, hey, sweet thing, my name is Barnaby Bones. I was here trying to find a microphone, but that's just when I laid eyes on you. I said, that's the kind of girl I wanna get next to. You make my heart go pitter-patter, you straighten my brain. And tell me, sweet thing, what is your name? She said, I'm the pretty girl who lost the freaks. I go by the name of Chillbo Peep, and I hear Barnaby that you a real cool guy, the master of the who, what, where, and why. But I'm not here to do the bumper freak, so listen, Mr. Bones, get away from me. Barnaby was jumped, cause she sent him away. So he lifted his wig and pulled out his 38. He said, listen, Chillbo, nobody chumps with me. Now get your girls on the floor and do the bumper freak. She said the bump is dead, the freak played out. So now we're getting down with the double R rock. So they got on the floor and did the rhythm rap rock. He said, I rock to the beat till it makes you drop. So she rocked him down, then she rocked him up, then she hit him in the face with a buttercup. He said, wee, doggy, doggy, doggy. Barnaby Bones put his gun away, wiped his sweat from his brow and got back on the case. Chill walked away from him and headed towards me. I tried to play it off like I didn't hear or see. She said, I'm the pretty girl who lost the freaks. I go by the name of Chillbo Peep. I'm the Ghoul MC, Count Cool Out. I was hoping that you'd help me with my problem out. Don't let your mind be poisoned by the act of a crook. The sucker MC stole your mic and your book. And if you listen very close, I will advise you on what steps to take to break your problem through. Cause I'm Chillbo Peep, the girl who lost the freaks. You know I didn't know where to find them, so I left it alone. And it came on home with the rhythm rap rocking behind them. If you can dig my man, then execute your plan. Show the people who you really are. You don't need a mic or a rhythm rap book, cause if you cool, your name will really go far. I said, Cause when I was young, I wanted to be a cool kind of fella with a PhD. But now that I'm older, I must say that I'm operating every day. The things I do, the things I say, like smiling when I'm breaking, loving who I'm being, counting what I'm making, loving what I'm seeing. What I say?
Smiling when you're breaking, loving who you're being, counting what you're making, loving what you're seeing.
You know, when I was young, I wanted to be a cool DJ and a bad MC. But now that I'm older, I must say that I'm a cool MC and a bad DJ. Mixing in the night, cooling out through the day. Cause when I hear the percussion, my blood start rushing, my knees start knocking, then my body start rocking, my head start swaying to the sound of
Here in the Highlands of Scotland, all the lads and lassies listen to the WILROC show. Freedom!
The WILROC show is on and live.
There is no more incredible man on this earth.
That's right, The WILROC Show.
Bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and a lot more. That's The WILROC Show.
On the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. Streaming live at crrfm.com.
The WILROC show.
His breath is so bad, the dentist works on him through his ears.
The WILROC show.
Some are fancy on the outside. Some are fancy on the inside. Everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine. Your body's fancy. So is mine. Boys are boys from the beginning. Girls are girls right from the start. Everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine.
Hey, boys, look what I got here.
Did you know? Did you know approximately 1 billion stamps are produced in Australia annually?
Did you know?
Did you know the chances of getting cavity is higher if candy is eaten slowly throughout the day compared to eating it all at once and then brushing your teeth?
Did you know?
Did you know the average ear grows 0.01 inches in length every year?
The WILROC show is on.
I've been battered, I've been beat, I've been scraped, and I've been cut, brother.
Come on, y'all. Yes again. Yours truly, WILROC here. I'm here, you're there, we're everywhere. Yeah, today's topic is prosthesis. Prosthesis, you know prosthesis. You know, limb missing, teeth missing. You gotta get fake toothless, fake arm, fake everything. You know what I'm saying? Fake fingers, all kind of stuff. Now, I was going over some of the types of prosthesis. How about the upper extremities? Now, upper limb prosthesis can be categorized in three main categories: passive devices, body-powered devices, and externally powered devices. They call powered devices called a myoelectric device. Now, passive devices can either be passive hands, mainly used for cosmetic purposes, or passive tools, mainly used for specific activities, that's leisure or vocational. Now, an extensive overview and classification of passive devices can be found in the literature, in a literature review by Matt, okay, at et al. Okay. Now, a passive device can be static, meaning that the device has no movable parts, just don't move. Or it can be adjustable, meaning its configuration can be adjusted. Okay, adjustable hand opening, for instance. Despite the absence of active grasping, passive devices are very useful in bimanual tasks that require fixation or support of an object. All right. For real, I ain't lying. Yeah. Okay. Today's topic is upper extremities. I mean, I'm going over the upper extremities of prosthesis, which is today's topic. Okay. And let me see. Let me got here. Now, despite the absence of active, like I said, despite the grasping of despite the absence of active grasping, passive devices are useful in manual tasks that require fixation or support of an object, or for gesticulation in social interaction, just so somebody can see it, so it won't be so ugly looking. All right. Now, according to scientific data, a third of the upper limb amputees worldwide use a passive prosthetic hand. All right. Didn't know that. Now, body-powered or cable-operated limbs work by attaching a harness and a cable around the opposite shoulder of the damaged arm. Our recent body-powered approach has explored the utilization of the user's breathing to power and control the prosthetic hand to help eliminate, cable and harness. You can breathe and it works, and you can do it and it works. Okay. The third category of available prosthetic devices comprises myoelectric arms. Okay, this particular class of devices distinguishes itself from the previous ones due to the inclusion of a battery system. Okay, it's battery operated. Now, this battery serves the dual purpose of providing energy for both actuation and sensing components. Now, it's a little better, maybe, I would think. While amputation predominantly relies on motor and pneumatic systems. A variety, even though it predominantly relies on motor and pneumatic systems, a variety of solutions have been explored for capturing muscle activity, including techniques such as electromyography. Now, I think they have now, where they got this, I think that's what that is. They attach them to the nerves, wherever the nerves are. They attach it to the nerves, wherever they cut off at, the elbow, hand, the shoulder. They attach the nerves to it. And then the brain, they got it so sensitive, so when the brain thinks, move the finger, it goes, it's bionic, basically. But when they start perfecting it good, like they're doing these robots, they got these robots now that can do everything like men can do. They just need to take one of those and attach it to the brain, to the nerves of that human, I guess, and it could just do it. The thing is good now. By the time I get cut off, about 20 years from now, it'd be by the time 20, 30 years from now, maybe less, but probably I say 100 years from now, you're not gonna even notice a person has a fake arm until they tell you, and they hit you with it or put the hydraulics on your ass when they grab you, like on the TV, like y'all know how I'm talking about. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay. Now this battery, the battery, like I said, you can get battery power, and the battery serves as a dual purpose of providing energy for both actuation and sensing components. Now, while actuation predominantly relies on motor and pneumatic systems, a variety of solutions have been explored for capturing muscle activity, including techniques such as electromyography, sonomyography, and myokinetics, and others. Now, these methods function by detecting the minute electrical currents generated by contacted muscles during upper arm movement, typically employing electrodes or other suitable tools. Okay, as soon as the mind goes, your brain goes junk, it goes grab, chunk, grab, clunk, touch, kank. Okay, and subsequently, these required signals are converted into gripping patterns or postures that the artificial hand will then execute. I just said that, explain it, I guess. Brain, electric from brain, bump, electric to that, open, close. Just kank, konk, everything, every function, they just attach the right wire. It's I guess it's basic electronics. I mean, if you knew about biology and electronics, if you're a body mechanic, you would know about that. If you're a nerve doctor, you know where to hook them up to, and so they can just go, your brain can go kampung conk. Yeah. Wow, it's crazy. That's something else. Now, currents generated by contracted muscles during the upper arm movement typically employ electrodes and or other suitable tools, like I said. And in the prosthetics industry, a transradial prosthetic arm is often referred to as a BE, or below elbow prosthesis. The transradial prosthetic arm, all right, transradial is radial, is below the elbow prosthesis. Forearm, hand, I guess. All right, and that's what that is, okay? And that's in prosthesis. Okay, I like the science fiction one, the $6 million man arm. That's what I want. The leg, I want him to be $6 million man. That's the prosthesis I'm used to. The ones that I want to get one. If I have to get one, give me the $6 million one. Okay, I'm coming back with lower extremities. Lower extremities prostheses. Today's topic is prostheses. I'm coming back with the lower extremity prostheses. All right. Talking about yourselves. I think I have a little okay. I have a little mercat with broccoli and rice. How about that, huh? Some tortoise tenders. Tortoise tenders sound better with some dipping sauces. Okay, I can have some skunk dipping sauces for zest, or I can have some ox dipping sauces for robustness. All right, but I'll decide in the break. All right, talking about yourselves. Today's topic is prostheses. I'm coming back with the lower extremity prostheses. That's gonna be something else. I'll talk to you. Talk amongst yourselves, baby.
We got some non-believers out there.
1, 2, get down. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. I paid the cost to be the boss. Look at me. You know what to see. See a bad mother. Look at me. You know what to see. See a bad mother. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. Look at me. Know what to see? See a bad mother. Tony so having fun, got money fun. 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 'Cause paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. Cross the tracks, turn my back, cross the tracks, turn my back. Paid the cost to be the boss. I'm a bad mother.
a dónde vengo, que pa' dónde voy, que de a dónde vengo, que pa' dónde voy. Vengo de la tierra, de la dulzura, que pa' dónde voy, voy a repartir ricura, la sabrosura, rica y sandunguera, que Puerto Rico puede dar. Yo la reparto por donde quiera, en valles, montes y las praderas, con mi cantar rico y sin igual. Al que me escucha lo pongo a gozar, al que me escucha lo pongo a gozar.
Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this small planet of ours.
The WILROC Show is on.
Sunday, 6 to 9 p.m.
On Vibes Reggae Arena at vibesreggaearena.com.
Interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and lots more. The WILROC Show.
Talk about yourselves, people.
The WILROC Show is on.
And you know he's crazy as cat.
The WILROC Show.
You study biology, and you learn Mendel's law. You know that dark skin is dominant and light skin is recessive. No, this ain't no black supremacy. Just that the truth is supreme. You know that dark eyes are dominant and light eyes are recessive. And you teach that you can get the recessive from the dominant. But you can't get the dominant from the recessive. So two white people can only produce white. You can never produce yellow. It's just not in your genetic makeup to do that. It's a biological, mathematical impossibility. But, the black man can produce from jet black people an albino with blonde hair.
Hello, everybody. It's the Dog Man. How y'all doing? What are y'all doing on Sunday night? Well, y'all need to be listening to the WILROC show. Good friend of mine. See ya.
It's not getting out and confronting and fighting a man on the street because right now he's got the power and he's gonna win. What we got to do, we got to get our minds together.
Today's word. Actors seek out roles to portray characters that can change their lives. But people on social media get out of character to pretend like they're playing a role of someone who actually has a life. Be blessed beyond measure.
The WILROC show is on.
He's a sweet soul, brother.
The WILROC show is on. The WILROC show.
We represent the missing link as black women. The black man has been dissected, examined, the white man, the white woman, and the black child. But it has been us as black women who have never been examined. We have been protected, we have been insulated, we have been kept from any kind of criticism about our personal behavior in the home and outside of the home. And we have been given the false compliment that we are the backbone of the black nation. There is no doubt in any community in this country that the men in those communities are the backbone of their nations. There's no doubt in the white community that the white man is the backbone of his nation. The European, the Buddhist, the Korean, the Japanese, the Hispanic, all of those men are the backbones of their community, and there's no doubt about it. It is only in the black community where those values have been transposed and where they put that burden on us and tell us that we are the backbone of the black community, which is a direct insult to the black man and implies that he don't have no backbone and that his women have to represent him.
Yes, again, baby. It's yours truly, the WILROC. It's the WILROC show. Thank you very much for checking me out. I'm here. You're there. We're everywhere. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. Today's topic is prosthesis. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Now, let me see what's going on here with my microphone. Let me see what's going on. I don't know if I'm just tripping. Am I tripping? No, I ain't tripping. It is pretty loud there. Okay. All right, there you go. Okay. Now, today's topic is prosthesis. And I was going over some of the extremities. I went over the upper extremities and some of those prostheses. And what about the lower extremities prostheses? All right, lower extremity prostheses provide replacements at varying levels of amputation. Like the top, here comes the bottom. Now these include hip disarticulation, I had it all together before I got here. I got panicked under pressure, right? Transfemoral prosthesis, knee disarticulation, transtibial prosthesis, Symes amputation like foot amputation, foot, partial foot and toe amputation, prostheses. All right. The two main subcategories of lower extremity prosthesis devices are transtibial. Now that's any amputation transecting the tibia. Okay, yeah, tibia. I'm feeling on my tibia. I think it's tibia. Top of the bottom. I don't know. I ain't good at that. Somebody have to tell me. What is the tibia? What is the tibia? I think it's the shin over there. I don't know. I think that's what it is. I don't know. Thigh bone. Anyway. The two main subcategories of lower extremity prosthesis devices are transtibial, and then that's any amputation transecting the tibia bone or a congenital anomaly resulting in a tibial deficiency. Okay? I had excuse me about that. All right. That was something just happened just then. Okay. Now, okay, let me start. I gotta start over. I just had people crazy. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me start over here again. Okay. The two main subcategories of lower extremity prosthetic devices are transtibial and transfemoral. All right. And the transfemoral is an amputation transecting the femur bone or congenital anomaly resulting in a femoral deficiency. Okay, the femur, the femur bone is a transfemoral prosthesis, and the transtibial prosthesis is, deals with the tibia bone. Okay, now a transfemoral prosthesis is an artificial limb that replaces a leg missing above the knee. All right, transfemoral amputees can have a very difficult time regaining normal movement. Now, in general, a transfemoral amputee must use approximately 80% more energy to walk than a person with two whole legs. Okay, so I guess the femur bone is the femur bone is in the thigh. Okay, that takes more energy, I guess, because you see when they up there when it's to the hip, you see them give a little more extra oomph in there. I see that. I've seen that. Okay, all right. I've seen people with that. I didn't know what the name of it was. The transfemoral. The femur bone is in the thigh. I didn't know. I just learned that just now. So when that takes more energy to use. It takes more energy to deal with that one. You got to use your whole top to get that started. I see that. I can understand that. But since that's the femur, the femur bone. Okay, let me finish that. The transfemoral prosthesis, it's artificial limb that replaces a leg missing above the knee. Transfemoral amputees can have a very difficult time regaining normal movement. Now, in general, a transfemoral. I'm going through a lot right now. Now, okay. In general, a transfemoral amputee must use approximately 80% of his more energy to walk than the person with two whole legs. Okay, this is due to the complexities and movement associated with the knee. All right. In newer and more improved designs, hydraulics, carbon fiber, mechanical linkage, motors, computer microprocessors, and innovative combinations of these technologies are employed to give more control to the user. All right. In the prosthesis industry, a transfemoral prosthetic leg is often referred to as an AK or above knee prosthesis. All right. So now they have things now. Like I said, they have the technology now to use, microprocessors and all this kind of stuff to make it more or less on that walk. Because if somebody with just a regular thigh, a whole leg basically, because you got your thigh blown off, then your leg's blown off. So a whole leg, it takes more to lift that and deal with that. Okay, so they have things now that'll make it better and easier for them. All right. It's called an AK, above knee prosthesis, above the knee. That might say your leg blown off. Now, a transtibial prosthesis is an artificial limb that replaces a leg missing below the knee. The tibia bone, the tibial. I guess I just learned this stuff now. The tibial is your shin. All right, the tibial is the shin bone. All right, I didn't know that. Okay, so all right, and The femur bone is your thigh. Okay, good. Yeah, all right. I should have known that, but I didn't know that. Now I'm dumb, so I'm just figuring it out with y'all. Okay, all right. Okay, now a transtibial prosthesis is an artificial limb that replaces the leg missing below the knee. A transtibial amputee is usually able to regain normal movement more readily than someone with a femoral amputation. Now, due in large part to retaining the knee. Retaining the knee, which allows for easier movement. As long as you get that thigh moving, the bottom part work good. That thigh where all the power come out. Boom. Okay. You can get that bottom part to work better. It's I guess it's basic stuff, I guess. All right. Yeah. And in the prosthetics industry, a transtibial prosthetic leg is often referred to as a BK. Oh, okay, that's a below the knee prosthesis. So I'm dog, what you come here for? I need a BK, can't you see? All right, you get a BK. Now BK is below the knee, AK is above the knee. Now, wow, I'm learning with y'all. I'm just figuring out. And prostheses are manufactured and fit by clinical prosthetists and healthcare professionals responsible for making, fitting, and adjusting prostheses for lower limbs. Prostheses will access both gait and prosthetic alignment. Now, once a prosthesis has been fit and adjusted by a prosthesis, a rehabilitation sociotherapist called a physical therapist. They call physical therapists in America, but a physiotherapist. They call them physiotherapists. I'm sorry, physiotherapists. Will help teach and teach. Help teach you a new way to walk in it. And they give you a new way to walk and how to deal with that new leg. Now, to do so, the physical therapist may provide verbal instructions and may also help guide the person using touch and tactile clues. Okay. All right. I'm going to come back with some more on this, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I botched that one up. I need to do that again. I need to re-over with that one. I did a Kamala. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute with some more on this topic. Okay, it's prosthesis. Okay, I'm going over some lower extremity prosthesis, and we're going to go over some more of this lower extremity prosthesis because that's, a lot of people have those in war and they have those in everywhere. So we're gonna get into that. Come back, all right? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be all right. I'll be back indirectly. I'll be back directly with I'm gonna have some blowfish casserole that might bring me back. Okay, take it easy.
Find a spot that gets you hot. Let me do your love.
The WILROC Show is on.
Now go do that voodoo that you do so
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. It's late September and I really should be back at school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my heart, and that's what really hurts.
from being alone. You stole my soul, and that's a pain I can do without. All I needed was a friend to lend a guiding hand, but you turned into a lover and mother. What a lover, you wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed, and in the morning kick me in the head. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore.
The WILROC Show.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. I want to walk in the open wind, I want to talk like lovers do, I want to dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Oh, baby, talk to me like lovers do. Tearing me apart like a new emotion. Ooh, yeah. I want to breathe in the open view. I want to kiss like lovers do. I want to dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk.
The WILROC Show.
I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
What is freedom of speech? It's the freedom to speak. So I read a politician today saying, I agree with freedom of speech, but there are limits. Well, there's no freedom of speech then. Freedom of speech is the freedom to speak. If anyone's not allowed to speak, then it's not freedom of speech, it's freedom to conform to certain parameters of what are acceptable. And then what that's doing is giving power to some authority to decide what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. And as we see, and we're seeing it massively now, once you give that power to an authority, it then starts interpreting what can and cannot be said in a way that squeezes and squeezes and squeezes more and more of what cannot be said.
The WILROC Show.
Nothing in this world works the way you think it does. Nothing. The police aren't who you think they are. The sheriff is not who you think he is. Banks do not do what you think they do. Governments don't operate anywhere near the way you think they do. And that's why today, when you look at what's going on in the world today, none of it makes any sense. It's all crazy. It makes no sense at all. Seems very destructive. But actually, in point of fact, you don't know how the system works. It's working perfectly fine. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And the people, the masses, are entertained with television and alcohol and drugs, and the wealthy continue to get wealthy. And so it's working perfectly fine. Once you understand how the world really works, and nothing works the way you think it does.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you the moral leader of our nation.
Here to tell you something that's informative, that can help you, to motivate you, and can elevate you, even in the walks of your life.
Sing it, Joe.
The WILROC.
I ain't hang.
The WILROC.
Sing it, Joe.
The WILROC.
Sing it, children.
The WILROC.
Oh, wow.
The WILROC.
Sing it, yo.
The WILROC.
I ain't hang.
The WILROC.
Well.
The WILROC.
Sing it, Joe.
The WILROC.
Oh, sing it.
The WILROC.
The WILROC Show.
Oh, yes. Yes, again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. Now, this is the stress hour. I don't have Hollywood here. It's usually the Hollywood hour here. I haven't been able to contact Hollywood. I want her to be here for this. I really miss Hollywood. I want her to be here, but she's not here today. So what I have to do now, this is my stress hour. Now, stress hour is when I get a lot of things off of my chest, you know. Hollywood and I usually go through political stuff. We go through social issues and all kind of things like that. So I have a lot of stresses, and I'm gonna go through some stuff with you. What about this political thing we're going through right now with Joe Biden? You know, I'm down with Donald Trump. I'm a Trump supporter. I'm all this stuff like here, and I'm all that there. But I try to use more common sense than I do political sense, because I really, I'm not a politician. I know politicians. I know a little bit of political stuff, but I use my common sense, and I knew things were cheaper, things were better one time, a couple of years back, and now we have somebody that's saying, you got somebody that's saying they're not black, they are black, they're lying right there, and this person has made the deciding decisions on a lot of the policies that have corrupted our country, especially the border decision, especially the economic decision. Everything has been decided by this one person. The other guy, which Joe Biden, I won't say his name, but Joe Biden has been brain dead when he started. So who's been running the country? That's my thing. And people say, well, she's the vice president. She doesn't have any power. But she has the tie-breaking decisions in a lot of these policies that has turned our country into boo-boo kitty. Okay? Boo-boo. All right? So that's one thing I have a problem with. Now we coming up, politics time coming up again. They just try to. I haven't been on the air live in a while, so they just try to. We just all forgot about. They just try to kill the other dude they didn't like. All right, and they already killed the guy that joined him. They already killed the mammoth, the guy who joined the mammoth. They already killed his uncle and his daddy. Okay, so he understands. They all try to kill his uncle and his daddy, so he got in with them, with the orange man. The mammoth, okay, they're making a coalition. If you notice, everybody's mounting up for war. Not just World War III that's coming, Ukraine and Russia and everybody else, and we got to get tied into that war. Not World War III. We're at World War America, Civil War. Basically, a political civil war is here. In our face right now, and there's no understanding. There's no middle ground. It's either you with them or with them. It's either you with them or with them. You understand? That's how it is, and that's what's going on in this world right now. There's no middle ground anymore. It's extremes over here or over there. Okay. One thing I have to say about the Democratic Party, I was a Democrat for a long time. And the Democratic Party, this is not the Democratic Party of old. It was a little more, the Democratic Party was a little more understanding than this. But now they were, put it this way, they were the Democratic Party back then was a little more sneakier than they are now. Okay? The intentions were a little more sneaky, subtle. But then now it's just outright. We look, this is who we are. We trying to kill your babies. Yeah, we trying to keep you in poverty. Yeah, we trying to destroy your families. Right in your face. Yeah, we trying to emasculate your men. Yeah, we trying to masculine your women. We trying to break up your family. Yes, we getting rid of y'all. We're getting rid of y'all. They're telling you just like that now. And the people we've been replaced with, can you get mad at them? They're family oriented. We're not. And they're more ruthless. So it's funny. Okay? That note too. That's on that note. Okay, I'm gonna get off of that. I know we don't want to get into politics too much, but there you go, a little something. But now, the genders are fighting. Especially the black genders and the black genders are fighting, but we're at a war. We're at war. And I hate to go back to politics, but it's behind politics. The genders are at war. The black genders are at war. You hear me? And I'm biased because I'm one gender. I'm this gender. I'm gonna say I'm with a macho man, and G's up, hoes down, all that kind of stuff. I'm all that kind of way too. I have to say that. I have to say that. But they designed it good. Well, the genders don't even get along. We can't even get along with each other enough to even. It'll take us 150, 200 years to catch up. We're so tore up right now. Behind it. Behind the politics and the policies waged against us. Okay, so we have to unite like the other cultures. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it right there. And I want all the jitterbugs out there, stop killing each other, please. Please stop killing each other. I know that music is telling you to kill each other. Stop. Break the spell, y'all. Come on. All right? Stop killing each other, jits. I need y'all to stop that. I'm gonna go through my regular stresses, Stop hoifying, stop boyfying your girls, stop sissifying your boys. All right. Watch out for genetically modified foods and organisms. Watch out what you put in your children, what you're eating. Read labels. Okay. Okay, we need that done. I need you guys to watch out I need you guys, first of all, I need you to train your children in a good way. Okay? You mind control them. What I mean is you manipulate their mind. You feed their minds with good stuff, good clean water and food. And that's knowledge and education. Good clean. You indoctrinate. You indoctrinate your children. Don't let the system indoctrinate them, because that's all they're being done now, indoctrinating them with all this other stuff, and I'm getting to that in a few seconds. Don't let the system indoctrinate your children. You indoctrinate them with good food and clean water. And that's physically and mentally. Understand? All right. And I need you guys out there. I need you to watch out for the vaccines. All right. Now, if you're with vaccine, but no, not watch out, but be careful. Just no, you ain't gonna say just so what. What? You watch out. Be careful of what they put in your kids. Watch out for vaccines. Some people are with vaccines. Some people are not. Just read them. Ask for a menu. My daughter Lily hit me up to that. I was thinking blah blah blah. I was talking about that blah blah. She said they got a menu. They give you a menu. Just ask for the menu. So just ask for the menu with the stuff they put in your kids. They probably give you a pamphlet with everything. You got to read it though, and see what it is, what it causes, what it uses for, and then look up what it's used for. It's right there. You can find it. You got a computer in your hand there all day. So I guess be careful of that. Just research the stuff. If you with them, then be with it. If you ain't, then don't. But I encourage everyone, whatever side of the stick you're on, to check it out. Okay? I need the genders to get along. Male and female, black and white, and the races to get along a little better. Unity always kills that bull crap. Okay? Unity always wins. So we need to start getting along with each other a little more, cooperating with each other a little more, races and genders. And I want to tell the black gender, come on, y'all, because I'm more closer to the black people. I'm black. Enough. Okay? So I need you guys. I need us to get it together. All right? All right. I need you to stay away from the transgender, the homosexual, transgender agenda. Stay away from that. Stay away from that. You can get mad at me if you want to. That's right. Stay away from that as much as you can. Now, if you're that way, that's fine. But get away from the stuffings and making us adhere to it. No, just y'all like that. Keep it to yourselves, but don't let them force it on you. All right. And stop dressing up your girls like hoes. And y'all women stop dressing like hoes. You know what I'm saying? Just a little more respectful, you know what I'm saying? Stop having your booty hanging all out and your titties and stop having that hanging out so much. All right? And don't dress your daughters up like that, okay? Stop sexualizing your children, basically. Stop sexualizing your daughters. Okay? Do that for me. And this is what I always do. Watch out for chemtrails too as well. And this is what I always do. And this is what I always do to get rid of my stress, okay? That's what I always do to get rid of my stress. There's a certain thing that I do to get rid of my stress. And you know what that is? And I like to, and I quote. I got to turn the camera off. I have to turn the camera off. I have to turn the camera off because I might go to the chain gang if they see me do this. Now, I encourage every red-blooded American within the sound of my voice, every red-blooded American within the sound of my voice, to go outside. You know, I cheer for the Second Amendment. Go outside and get your, go in the closet or whatever you got and get your get your slogosh. That right there, boy, that slogosh. I love when they get the slogosh. Get your brakosh, rashes. Get that. If you don't have that, you can go and get some sandals or something and practice the sandal style of kung fu. Just so you can do something. Go out there and practice on a tree. Anything. It doesn't matter. And I encourage every red-blooded American on this earth to go out in the backyard and get you a target. And I encourage you guys to I gotta cut the camera off. I go to the chain gang. To rip off some shots. Shots. I love shots. Shots be tearing me up, boy. I ain't lying. Shots be tearing me up. Excuse me. Did I say rip off some big shots?
The WILROC Show is on.
I put my finger in the ground and turn the whole world around.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Motivated. Motivated. Dedicated.
Dedicated. Parlare tra di voi.
Ready, Pop? Yep. Ready, son?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Let's go.
1, 2.
Lolly, 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 get your adverbs here. Lolly, 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 got some adverbs here. Come on down to Lolly's, get the adverbs here. You're going to need if you write or read or even think about it. Lolly, 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 get your adverbs here. Got a lot of lolly jolly adverbs here. Anything you need and we can make it absolutely clear. An adverb is a word. That's all it is, and there's a lot of them.
That modifies a verb.
Sometimes a verb, sometimes
it modifies an adjective or else another adverb. And so you see
that it's positively very, very necessary. Lolly, 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 get your adverbs here.
Father, son, and lolly selling adverbs here. Got a lot of adverbs and we make it clear. So come to Lolly.
Hello, folks. This is Lolly Sr. saying we have every adverb in the book, so come on down and look.
Hello, folks. Lolly Jr. here. Suppose your house needs painting. How are you going to paint it? That's where the adverb comes in. We can also give you a special intensifier so you can paint it very neatly or rather sloppily.
Hi. Suppose you're going nut gathering. Your buddy wants to know where and when. Use an adverb and tell him.
Get your adverb, use it with an adjective, it says much more. Anything described can be described some more. Anything you'd ever need is in the store. And so you choose very carefully every word you use. Use it with a verb, it tells us how you did. Where it happened, where you're going, where you've been. Use it with another adverb, that's the end. And even more. How, where, or when, condition or reason. These questions are answered when you use an adverb.
Come and get it.
Lolly, 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 get your adverbs here. Quickly, 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 get those adverbs here. Slowly, surely, really learn your adverbs here. You're going to need them if you read them, if you write or talk or think about them, Lolly.
If it's an adverb, we have it at Lolly's. Bring along your old adjectives, too, like slow, soft, and sure. We'll fit them out with our LY attachment and make perfectly good adverbs out of them.
Get your adverbs here.
Lots of good tricks at Lolly's, so come on down.
Lolly, lolly, lolly.
Adverbs deal with manner, place, time.
Lolly, lolly, lolly.
Condition, reason.
Father, son, and lolly.
Comparison, contrast.
Lolly, lolly, lolly.
Enrich your language with adverbs.
Lolly, lolly, lolly.
Besides, they're absolutely free.
Lolly, lolly, lolly.
At your service.
Indubitably.
On this day with Miss Sheree. 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 Are you there, Miss Sheree?
Yes, I am.
Can you hear me clearly, Miss Sheree?
Yes, I can.
Now, tell us what you have for us on this day, Miss Sheree.
Today is September the 1st. The first network detective series called Private Eye premiered in 1949.
Private Eye. Go ahead, Miss Sheree.
And in 1878, Miss Emma Nutt from Boston was the first female telephone operator.
Oh, Emma Nutt. I remember old Emma Nutt. Go ahead, Miss Sheree.
My thought to remember is, without labor, nothing prospers.
I know that's right, Miss Sheree. Thank you for that. Would you like to give us some shoutings of outings, Miss Sheree?
Yes, a happy Labor Day to everyone on tomorrow.
Okay, happy Labor Day. Yeah, you guys, watch out for the hurricane that's coming. Get prepared.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Miss Sheree. Bye-bye. On this day with Miss Sheree.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
Sometimes, I frighten me. I'm so aggressive-like.
Quentin Kala in Zambia, Tivela, the WILROC Show.
The WILROC Show.
So basically 11 out of the 12,000 years, black people or melanated people have ruled the world. This is why they keep your history from you. I agree with that. I don't think they want black folks to know how powerful their cultures are, how deep their spiritual beliefs were. But, and I think they hold that back from you. But in saying that, if we're going to blame the white man today, he's just a new king. And he's only been the king for about a little over 400 years. So we've been under white domination for about 400 years. But who cares who sewed the first flag? Who cares who invented peanut butter? Who cares who the first black man was to pee in a white bathroom? That's shit to keep you down. That's shit to say, yeah, man, like we overcame this. You ain't overcame that because you used to be the power of this planet. You used to rule this planet. You could do it again. You're 90% of the fucking world population. And you're going to tell me 10% keep you down? It's because of mind control. Not because of racism. They put racism in white people. They put fear in white people, y'all. You ain't figured that out yet. If any white person does hate you, it's probably because they fear you. Because they know that they're the minority. They know that they're the real minority outside of America. They know they're the real minority outside of Great Britain. They know they're the real minority outside of Australia. 10% of the population and 90% sits back and tells how they've been oppressed. Wow.
That nigger. The WILROC Show is on and live.
Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round. Keep on walking, keep on talking. You remember, come on, y'all, talking about freedom now.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
I got a show! I have a show!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, yes, and yes again. You're sure the WILROC here. Okay, excuse me. I have to remind you guys, I have funk anxiety, right? It really tears into me. I took the medicine one time. They say, take the medicine down. I took a little bit of it. I shouldn't have. You know, that's one sickness I don't mind having is funk anxiety. So, I enjoy it. But that little bit I took, it didn't work. So anyway, let me just get one more bump of that right there. There's one more bump of that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, and yes again. That brought me back. I was off a little bit, so that brought me back right there. Just that. I needed that. That took care of me, okay? Yeah, today's topic is prostheses, all right? I'm going to go over some of the prosthetic raw materials. Now, prosthetics are made lightweight for better convenience for the amputee, of course. Now, some of these materials include plastics like polyethylene, polypropylene, acrylics, and polyurethane. And some wood. It had wood. That was in the early prosthetics. Rubber was in early prosthetics. And then you got some lightweight materials like titanium and aluminum. Then you have some composites like carbon fiber reinforced polymers. Now you got wheel prostheses. Wheel prostheses have also been used extensively in the rehabilitation of injured domestic animals, including dogs, cats, pigs, rabbits, and turtles. Yeah. Right. I'm going to go over some of the history of prostheses and prosthetics. Okay. Now, prosthetics originate from the ancient Near East, circa 3000 before the Common Era. Now, with the earliest evidence of prosthetics appearing in ancient Egypt and Iran. The earliest recorded method of eye prosthetics is known from the Egyptian story of the Eye of Horus. That dates back to 3000 BC, before Jesus came. All right, which involves the left eye of Horus being plucked out and then restored by Thoth, circa 3000 to 2800 BC. The earliest archaeological evidence of prosthetics is found in ancient Iran, where an eye prosthetic is found buried with a woman in Shakata. Okay. It was likely made of bitumen paste that was covered with a thin layer of gold. Bitumen paste, thin layer of gold, kept it intact. Look, You know what? One thing I've realized, I've come to realize that we think we got it all. We think we know everything. We are big dummies in these times. The technologies they had, we can't even touch yet. We just getting back into it. We're still under. We won't get back into the technology they have, man. I'll be dead when they catch up, when everything get out. I'll be dead and I've been came back. I've been a lifetime and a half, a lifetime and a quarter. I'll be back. And then you know what I'm saying? It'd be the technology they had, man, was way more advanced than what we got now. Okay? I think it's been hidden from us, and it's just obvious. They had the same things then, better than we got now. Yeah, you know, they knew what to do. For real. Now the Egyptians were also early pioneers of foot prosthetics, as shown by the wooden toe found on a body from the New Kingdom circa 1000 BC, way back when Day was a boy. Now another early textual mention is found in South Asia from 12,000 BC. Okay, not 12,000, but 1200 BC. Sorry, from 1200 BC, involving the warrior queen Vishpala in the Rig Veda. Now, Roman bronze crowns have been found, but their use could have been more aesthetic than medical. They used bronze stuff to get it together. That was part of their prosthetics. An early mention of prosthetics comes from the Greek historian Herodotus, who tells a story of, here we go. I ain't see his name. I ain't practice his name. I didn't practice his name. But here we go. I'm going for it. I don't care. I'm going for it. An early mention of prosthetics comes from the Greek historian Herodotus, who tells the story of Hegestratus, Spell it out, Wilcox. Spell it out, Wilrock. Spell it out. Sound it out. Hegestratus. Okay, a Greek diviner who cut off his own foot to escape his Spartan captors and replaced it with a wooden one. I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna go. I ain't got time to stay. You know I got to go. Okay. I want to say this. I'm going into some music, but I see a name I'm familiar with. Now I'm gonna go over some wood and metal prosthetics. Today's topic is prostheses. I'm back live. I don't know how to be back live. I haven't been back live in so long, so I'm just getting back into it. Okay, so give me a break, all right? What about Piney the Elder? Piney the Elder. He was a drinker. He loved some wine. Old Piney stayed drunk. Piney the Elder also recorded the tale of a Roman general, Marcus Sergius, whose right hand was cut off while campaigning, and had an iron hand made to hold his shield so that he can return to battle. He had his right hand cut off while campaigning, while in war. He was campaigning. Then he had he had an iron hand made to hold his shield so that he can return to battle. So he had an iron hand. He put it on and had it made so he can, let's go to battle, boys. That's a tough dude, man. Golly. Most people have been and said, I ain't got my hand. That's a tough old guy. So the technology must have been good if you can just get it put back on and go out there and, you know what I'm saying? Now, famous and quite refined historical prosthetic arm was that of Gotz von Berlichingen. Golly, these some good names, boy. I tell you, I like these names. Now here we go. Okay. A famous and quite refined historical prosthetic arm was that of Gotz von Berlichingen. Golly, Berlichingen. Yeah, Berlichingen with a G. Okay. Berlichingen. Berlichingen. Oh, that's hard. Why you gotta say Berlichingen? I guess that's so hard. I guess Moontambo is hard to some people too. So everybody's, got theirs. So, okay. It was made at the beginning of the 16th century. Okay. The first confirmed use of a prosthetic device, however, is from 950 to 710 before Christ, BC. In 2000, research pathologists discovered a mummy from this period buried in the Egyptian necropolis near ancient Thebes that possessed an artificial big toe. And that toe consisted of wood and leather. Golly. And it exhibited evidence of use. They were using that. When reproduced by biomechanical engineers in 2011, the researchers discovered that the ancient prosthetic enabled its wearer to walk both barefoot and in Egyptian-style sandals. Previously, the earliest discovered prosthetic was an artificial leg from copper. That's crazy. Okay. I'm going over some of the history of it, but this is good stuff to me. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. Okay. Now, around the same time, Francois Delanoy is also reported to have had an iron hand, and is in the 17th century. René Robert Cavalier de la Salle, how they say it in French. René Robert is a Robert. He be robbing people. He's a Robert. But anyway, René Robert Cavalier. I don't know how to say it. I'm under the influence of the funk. And de la Salle, they had iron hands. And Henry de Tonti, Henry de Tonti had a prosthetic hook for a hand. Aye, Captain Hook. During the Middle Ages, prosthetics remained quite basic in form. All right, debilitated knights would be fitted with prosthetics so they could hold up a shield, grasp a lance or a sword, or stabilize a mounted warrior. Horse, I believe. Stabilize a mounted warrior. Yes. Yeah, you can get on the horse. You can hold on enough just to get there. Get that arm ready, but I got to go. And I got to go. Now, only the wealthy could afford anything that would assist in daily life back then. You had to have some money. If you ride there, Donald Wilcott, you just have to work with your nub, cuz. But if you with somebody else, upper crust them, they can get the best. And my mama, I ain't gonna tell you, my mom and dad, they would have got me the best. They would have got me the best, boy. It would have been broke chicken head, baby. Anyway, I'm gonna go one more notable prosthetic, one notable prosthesis, that was belonging to an Italian man, whose scientists estimated replaced his amputated right hand with a knife. They put a knife on it. You got a knife with that. Ooh. Now, scientists investigating the skeleton, which was found in a Longboard cemetery in what was that? That's in Paviliano Veronese. Okay, Paviliano Veronese. Look that up. Pevgig with a G. I'm saying it like that. Pevgig Lianio Veronese. That's where it was at. It's in the cemetery. It's in the Longboard Cemetery in Paviliano. Liano. Okay, I guess I'm getting it right. Anyway, it estimated that the man had lived sometime between the 6th and 8th centuries after the death of Christ. Wow. The materials found in the man's body suggest that the knife prosthesis was attached with a leather strap, which he repeatedly tightened with his wrist. Or to his wrist. You know, you can see, I guess they can tell when he kept getting it ready, tightening it, going, I'm finna get their ass tonight. And then they put a little thing over it. When you come over there messing with him, stop you one-armed bastard, they crippled you. And then they swing at him, he duck and jab him. Jaggle, jag him. Yeah, that's what I would use mine for. I don't know about him. I'm just guessing. Now, during the Renaissance, prosthetics developed with the use of iron, steel, copper, and wood. Okay, functional prosthetics began to make an appearance in the 1500s. Right, so I'll be right back. I know I went a little long in the toothers, but anyhow, I'm play some music, and it's prosthetics. I hope I made that one through. I'm gonna come back with some technology progress before the 20th century, and some of the new modern history, lower extremities technology, and some upper extremity technologies from the modern era. Okay, and something for the future. All right, so just hang in there. I'll be back. Okay, talk amongst yourselves.
The WILROC Show.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
I'm still trying to see what my victory speech will sound like, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on it. Similar to Moses, I would give you niggas manna. This that Grizzly City grammar. This a Brit inside a fast around. Instagram it. I can never diss the camera. You can find me in the cut and dish me with the glitz and glamour. Hammer on my hip, cow. Let it rip, blow. Now you hit, hear that? Loud in the split. Crowd know it's pit. Leave you sitting with the clouds. Body found by a ditch. All I need is a few pounds in the mail. I can pitch. Got a diva chocolate brown. And she thick. Went to town with a lip southbound on a dip. Round trip. Leave a California cloud. Then I dip on the proud for the chip. Got the crown in my grip. Leave you drown. Men and piss. Shooting rounds till it click. Hold it down till every grizzly round. Me is rich. Go ahead. Lose your head. Put underground. I insist. Shoot a rapper out his kill. Give his gown to my bitch. The meanest.
Kill, murder, survive, hustle, struggle, the pain, the pride. Come on. Breathe, kill, murder, survive, hustle, struggle, the pain, the pride. Breathe, kill, murder, survive, hustle, struggle, the pain, the pride. Breathe, kill, murder, survive, hustle, struggle, the pain, the pride.
I admit, I've been hibernating public saying, why you waiting? Must be off of psilocybin. Left me out with conversation, trying to go from moving grams to a Grammy nomination. I done seen all kind of hate, but since the day of my invasion, now it come smiley faces, foes, by the congregation closed. Some designer made it safe with the combination club. Got the bottles waiting, drugs done in moderation. Slugs for the confrontation, homies. Homie cases, no congratulations and my condolences. Your career's over, kid. Too much baking soda in it. We notice I'm a name brand figure. Game plan bigger. Who iller? Bet you couldn't name nigga. It's Sean. I belong at the top. In my palm, got a knife. Whipping soft till it rock. Sell it hard. This my block, my turf, my body, yo, my hood. My product can't be bought. No, it's good.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one. Do you understand?
Lushman record.
Ready now? Take on the road like a four-wheeler. Money man a pray, now have time for no slow deal. Yeah, you say hungry, some of you have them meal. I want to them. Hunt man a hunt, you know. Cut and go through sharp. Cut and clear. Yeah. Watch ya. Sharp like a razor, they cut like a walker. If you want big tree, then they bulldozer tell ya. A man me and bird tear down the twin towers. So the least little thing you will abracadabra. Into the street, change to the bank robber. In real here, ragamuffin don't follow. In and grabber and a one street fire. Speak up to Jaja and try to miss where I can. Where me from man a play thing and the street up like a play plug in and head be bus for a fried dumpling. We are ratchet in a neck and a ice pick breaking. So try go through boy, itch and not talk. If you flip like a switch, then you like me cut off. No cuff to me wrist, come me watch and take off. We deal with the wood like a bull nookie dog. Sharp like a razor, they cut like a walker. If you want big tree, then they bulldozer tell ya. A man me and bird tear down the twin towers. So the least little thing you will abracadabra. Into the street, change to the bank robber. In real here, like a muffin don't follow. In and grabber and a one street fire. Speak up to Jaja and try to miss where you can. We know badness don't make we prove it. When you hear action, don't think a movie. If a you put it there, then go and go move it. If a you tidy knot, then tell me who's it. If you think so you're bad, then go and go lose it. And me want a pound of weed, me go check cruise it. So me take a one bus and go and lose it. So I stop put the feedback, mama, if I juice it. Sharp like a razor, they cut like a walker. If you want big tree, then they bulldozer tell ya. A man me and bird tear down the twin towers. So the least little thing you will abracadabra. Into the street, change to the bank robber. In real here, like a muffin don't follow. In and grabber and a one street fire. Speak up to Jaja and try to miss where you can. Ragamuffin the coaching, ragamuffin bricks and ragamuffin 90s. Ragamuffin in a giant chest, puffin, we no deal with the cussing. In a soft like a bread man, no soft like a muffin. Can't thump, can't twist, can't kick ragamuffin. No broke shop in a ragamuffin place. No rape a boy, that's a big disgrace. And a straight time grade, no cocaine to the place. Sharp like a razor, they cut like a walker. If you want big tree, then they bulldozer tell ya. A man me and bird tear down the twin towers. So the least little thing you will abracadabra. Into the street, change to the bank robber. In real here, like a muffin don't follow. In and grabber and a one street fire. Speak up to Jaja and try to miss where you can.
It's insane!
Ladies and gents, crystal-carrying pixie peasants and warriors, elders, ancestors, sons and daughters, lion-hearted kings and everything in between. Take a seat. Be witness.
You consider them kings, about to icing on cakes. Chariots cruise at taller speeds. Lay your bifocals on royalties. Longer than Sears catalog, stern like matadors, infallible actual LPs. Mirror the crimson tide, the color of the Rubiks. Them duplex views got your nose up. But cozy up to this warmth though, at long-term froze up. The Jonas up, I get swallowed by the barracuda. Androids read raps off our phones. I choke the blood out of felt tips. Heavyweights up to the front if the belt fits. The wealth is like ivory toothpicks. One out of each tusk, and musk is bust for each and every hiccup. Salute life when dawn breaks. Fawn colored faux mink lapels on these royalty capes. I repeat, salute life when dawn breaks. Fawn colored faux mink lapels around royalty capes. Royalty.
Behold, this divine alignment scrolled secretly in cloud formations. Waterfall rhythms from crowns containing galaxies. Gems from past dimensions. A bond so strong, it has unbreakable status. Spits hieroglyphic scripture like a god from Atlantis.
Us three be the omega like fish oil. This royal right, we own no rentals. Owners of the Cape Express. Human fresh from the mine, you ate off the plate of fundamentals. Knocked on every door of the country's red rugs will lay on floors we walk. And etched in like testament, you find the atomic number 79 on furnace periodic tables we dine upon. Sitting on thrones getting blown to bits by a royal dime fillet of fine dining. News from the east sire, them East Coast kings are still finding ways to stay on. Horns will play on like a damn disease. Spread the words of Ramses.
Once you start censoring freedom of speech at the point of delivery, or even more sinister, before the point of delivery by banning people from the right to have access to the communication networks or speak in public. That is what the fascists do.
So what you and I have got to do is get involved. You and I have to be right there breathing down their throat. Every time they look over their shoulder, we want them to see us.
The WILROC Show.
They have told us that the only provision that the black man is qualified to give us is one of money. And we have made finance the major focus of our relationships with them. We have made the one thing that most of them don't even have be the criteria. We have been taught that if they do not give us money, that we are not to even allow them to be a father to their child. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, then he is not qualified to tell us what to do. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, that he doesn't have any rights in the home. It's whoever is making the money who has the rights. The black man provides more in a black home than just financial support. He provides direction, guidance, gratification, fulfillment, and discipline for our children. Those are the principles that are missing in our home today, which is why our children are savage in the streets.
You may fire when ready, Grizzly.
The WILROC Show.
Only girls can be the mummies. Only boys can grow up and be the daddies. Yes, sir, everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine. I think you're a special person, and I like your ins and outsides. Everybody's fancy, everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine. Can you sing that with me?
The WILROC Show is on and live.
There is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. Get thee behind me, Satan. But I'm going to get behind you because I'm going to put my foot in your
Uncle. What, boy? Do buzzards pick your eyes out? Yeah. They pick your ass out too.
Oh.
Did you know the first penny candy to be wrapped in America was the Tootsie Roll in 1896?
Did you know?
Did you know Buckingham Palace has over 600 rooms?
Did you know?
Did you know male owls weigh less and are smaller than female owls?
The WILROC Show.
Gay people are getting married, folks. Yes. Nasty. Imagine that. Two women touching on each other's titty balls. Men, barbecue. I like you too, dog. Let's get married, man. It's crazy. That shit is gross.
Oh. Yes again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. I'm yours truly, the WILROC. Thank you. I'm here, you're there. We're everywhere. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this small planet of ours. Okay. Let me see where we're going. Today's topic is prostheses or prosthetics. Prostheses. And I'm going to go over some of the technology progress before the 20th century. You know, we had, let me see what they had. Who they had. They had, up here. Okay, let me see. Let me go around. Let me see what's going on. There you go. Now I'm going to some of the technology before the 20th century. And I kind of went over some of it. I'm going to go over a little bit more, just a little bit more. Let me see. An Italian surgeon recorded the existence of an amputee who had an arm that allowed him to remove his hat, open his purse, and sign his name. An improvement in amputation surgery and prosthetic design came at the hands of the Ambroise Paré. I guess it's French. Ambroise Paré. I don't know. Among his inventions was an above-knee device that was a kneeling peg leg and foot prostheses with a fixed position. Okay, it had an adjustable harness and knee lock control. You can get down there, clock it, get up there, lock it back. It had knee lock control. That sounds good to me. I don't know why knee lock control just got me. Golly, just got me just now. Golly. Now the functionality of his advancements showed how future prosthetics could develop. Okay, he set it off on the left. He set it off on the right, y'all. All right, he did. And who was that again? Now that was Ambrose Paré. P-A-R''E. Okay, that's who started that. Ambrose. Ambrose Paré started that. He got it really jumping off. Okay, but then Peter Verduin, he had the first non-locking below knee prostheses. Paré started the locking. Then here come Peter. James Potts, his prostheses made a wooden shank and socket. Okay, it was made of a wooden shank and socket, a steel knee joint, and an articulated foot that was controlled by a catgut tendon from the knee to the ankle. It come to be named as the Anglisi leg or Selfo leg. Back in those days, you might have said, let me get one of those Selfo legs, man. I think that. Sir James Syme, a new method of ankle amputation that did not involve amputating at the thigh. So Syme created that. Now Benjamin Palmer improved upon the Selfo leg. Okay, Selfo leg. That's a prosthesis made of a wooden shank and socket, a steel knee joint, and an articulated foot that was controlled by a catgut tendon from the knee to the ankle. Sorry about that. Got choked up a little bit. Now, what about Benjamin Palmer? He improved upon the Selfo leg. He added an anterior spring and concealed tendons to simulate natural-looking movements. Okay, made it more better. And what about Du Bois Parmalee? He created prosthetic with a suction socket. Okay, a polycentric knee and multi-articulated foot. Marcel Desorta and Charles Desorta, they must be brothers. They had the first aluminum prostheses. Henry Heather Big and his son Henry Roger Heather Big won the Queen's command to provide surgical appliances to wooden soldiers. Henry Heather Big and his son Henry Roger Heather Big won the Queen's command to provide surgical appliances to wounded soldiers after the Crimean War. They developed arms that allowed a double arm amputee to crochet and a hand that felt natural to others based on ivory, felt, and leather. That was hard to get out at that time. At the end of World War II, the NAS, the National Academy of Sciences, began to advocate better research and development of prosthetics. Through government funding, a research and development program was developed within the Army, Navy, Air Force, and the Veterans Administration. Okay? So, all right. Wow, I botched that. I'm going to have a terrible comeback today. I'm doing a Kamala bad. Anyway, talk amongst yourselves. Today's topic is prosthesis. I'm yours truly, WILROC. More music. I'm coming back with the modern history of the lower extremities. What they got now? What's happening now? All right? All right. I'll be back with you directly. All right. Oh, I'm going to have some... I'm going to have a 6-inch eel meatball sandwich. Yeah, let me get myself together. Talk among yourself, baby.
Allow me to speak to you. You said them other guys, they ain't like you. All I ever do is good to you. I could play the fool, but I can't with you. You know I got your back in there. Why so let me hold your back? Slow pace, let me get some of that. Baby girl, come and bring it right back, yeah. Attitude for a good girl. Set pace on you, my good girl. My intentions are good, my good girl. You ride for me like a good girl. Babe, you're my good girl, baby. Good girl, baby. You're my good girl, baby. Yeah, yeah. Allow me to compliment. You're smoking hot, girl, no cigarette. If I could smoke you as my lighter, all these haters, they don't come with it. You know I got your back in there. Why so let me hold your back? Slow pace, let me get some of that. Baby girl, come and bring it right back, yeah. Attitude for a good girl. Set pace on you, my good girl. My intentions are good, my good girl. You ride for me like a good girl. Babe, you're my good girl, baby. Good girl, baby. You're my good girl, baby. Yeah, yeah.
You are my peanut, I am your brittle. Pasta Records.
If it's not me, please set me free, let me be. If it's not me, please set me free, let me be. Last night we were love making and this morning we're arguing. No, you wanna bring your mother in. No, you wanna bring your father in. Everybody wanna intervene and they know I treat you like a queen. So there's no need for us to fight and fuss. If it's not me, please set me free, set me free. If it's not me, please let it be, let it be. I know we fight and I know we upset, but we can easily make it up. You search my phone and you saw some pictures and you're telling me that you're giving up. You acting like you were sent from heaven and my friend told me you were slipping up. I saw you link him and I saw you quint him and I saw you naked up in his truck. If it's not me, please set me free, set me free. If it's not me, please let it be, let it be. I gave you this and that, and you never shined it for nothing, never wanted for nothing. I gave you everything you need. So if it's not me, please set me free, set me free. If it's not me, please let it be, let it be.
Ooh, I'ma sing it again. Say la 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 la, hey, la 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 la, la 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 la. Hey, it's your eyes. I swear they look at me and I hear melodies, sweet as melodies. Mix it with the smile, babe. They come together for the perfect harmony. Prettiest song there'll never be. Now, ain't got no game, babe. Ain't got no game, but ain't got no shame, babe. Ain't got no shame. And I don't know what it is when I hear your name. Suddenly I just gotta say, you make me wanna sing another love song, loud enough for everybody to hear. You make me wanna sing another love song, and it started from the day you appeared. You make me wanna sing. You make me wanna sing. Girl, you make me wanna sing. You make me wanna sing another love song. It's your mouth, girl. When you smile, I know you're smiling just for me and nobody but me. Girl, say the word, babe. Anything you want, that's what it's gonna be. I promise that's what it's gonna be. Ain't got no game, babe. Ain't got no game, but ain't got no shame, babe. Ain't got no shame. And I don't know what it is when I hear your name. Ooh, suddenly I just gotta say, you make me wanna sing another love song, loud enough for everybody to hear. You make me wanna sing another love song, and it started from the day you appeared. You make me wanna sing. You make me wanna sing.
The WILROC Show.
They went into the black homes now, the powers that be, and told us that you cannot discipline your children anymore, and if you discipline your children, you will go into jail. It's this kind of thing they told us. Then they went into the public schools and took discipline out of there. So when we acted up in there, they put our boys, our black men, into something called special ed classes. And as you know, those special ed classes are nothing but holding cells until they can go to the state prison. But this is what they did. And then, the one thing that they knew, that if we can put them in prison, if we can have them convicted for a felony, then once they get out of prison, they cannot get a job because of that. They cannot get the job. And then if they happen to eke out and find a job, then they have to pay taxes on a job, yet they cannot vote. I call that taxation without representation. That's what we're looking at. And if one of the things that we would learn to do, they did a grand thing when they took that discipline away from us, because when they made our parents afraid to discipline the children, then what happened? We found out that the teachers were afraid of the principals were scared of the superintendents, superintendent was scared of the school board was scared of the parents were scared of the children, and the children ain't scared of nobody.
The WILROC Show is on.
Yes. It is I. It is the WILROC.
Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m.
Now it's time for the man you've all been waiting for.
That's right, The WILROC Show. Interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and lots more. The WILROC Show.
Swinging high and swinging low.
I am here, you are there, we are everywhere. See ya.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
Next time you hear grown folks talking, shut the fuck up here.
I came back to let you know this is the WILROC Show, and you can't let it go.
Good manners make good first impressions. And because your manners are showing all the time, they have a lot to do with how well people like you.
Joe Gold.
Yes, and yes again, thank you very much for listening to the WILROC Show. Now it's time for Joe Gold. And Joe Gold is the WILROC Show's man on the streets, man on the beat. Now, Joe Gold, tell us which golden nugget of information do you have for us this week?
WILROC, this is Joe Gold reporting live. Check it out. Lewis Temple, born into slavery October 22nd, 1800, was an inventor, abolitionist, and a blacksmith who revolutionized the whaling industry by inventing an improved harpoon known as the Temple Toggle. The Temple Toggle proved to be much more effective than the standard harpoon. It became the universal harpoon and is still used today in some parts of the world. Temple was a successful businessman who owned a blacksmith shop. In 1987, a life-size statue of Lewis Temple was erected at New Bethel Public Library. So at the time, you got to think about it. In 1800, people were living off the sea, so he
revolutionized.
Yeah, that word. The whaling industry. So let's give props to this brother here.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Temple, and thank you, Joseph Golden, for participating in the WILROC Show. Now, Joseph, like always, standard and complimentary, we have to give some shoutings of all things, please, Jose.
WILROC, I just want to thank everybody for listening to the show here. Keep feeding your mind and your brains and your head. Oxymoron. Keep feeding yourself this fantastic food that WILROC is feeding us. WILROC, thanks for doing your thing. Thanks for having me, brother.
Thank you.
Peace. 2 fingers.
Joe Gold.
Well, jump on out there, nigga. You bad. I got something for your ass.
The WILROC Show.
I've been giving everybody in this world a break because sometimes, in all my greatness, in all my magnificence, I find room in my heart for pity no longer.
Yes, and yes again, baby. It's yours truly, the WILROC. I'm yours truly, the WILROC Show. I'm yours truly, the WILROC. Thank you very much for checking me out. Today's topic is prostheses, prosthetics, prostheses. Okay, check this out now. After I'm going with some lower extremity modern history. Now, after the Second World War, a team at the University of California, Berkeley, including James Fort and C.W. Radcliffe, helped to develop the quadrilateral socket by developing a jig fitting system for amputations above the knee. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you, socket technology for lower extremity limbs saw a further revolution during the 1980s when John Soblik, CPO, invented the controlled adducted trochanteric control alignment method. But that killed me just then. Okay, socket, later to evolve into the Sublik socket. It's called the Sublik socket. Wow, that was large. Okay, now the first microprocessor controlled prosthetic knees became available in the early 1990s. Okay, the intelligent prostheses. The intelligent prostheses was the first commercially available microprocessor controlled prosthetic knee. It was released by Chas A. Blatchford and Sons Limited of Great Britain in 1993 and made walking with the prosthesis feel and look more natural. Okay, an improved version was released in 1995 by the name Intelligent Prosthesis Plus. Okay, it was. Now, Blatchford released another prosthesis, the adaptive prosthesis, in 1998. The adaptive prostheses utilize hydraulic controls and pneumatic controls, and a microprocessor to provide the amputee with a gait that was more responsive to challenges in walking speed. In walking speed, the more they gave you a little more better. It was better. Okay, I don't know. I haven't had one, but I figured it would make it better. Now, cost analysis reveals that a sophisticated above-knee prosthesis would be around or about $1 million in 45 years, given only annual cost of living adjustments. $1 million back there for that. Get that done. $1 million. That's a lot of money, man. I guess it costs so much to make, huh? In 2019, a project under AT 2030 was launched in which bespoke sockets are made using a thermoplastic rather through a plaster cast. This is faster to do and significantly less expensive. The sockets were called Amparo Confidence sockets. In 2005, DARPA started revolutionizing the prosthetics program. I'm going to go over some of the upper extremity modern history of the upper extremity prosthetics or prostheses or prosthetics. Okay, that's today's topic is prostheses or prosthetics. Let me see. I'm gonna go over that. Let me see what's happening. I'm choking up today. I'm phlegmed up. Let me see. According to DARPA, the goal of the $100 million program was to develop an advanced electromechanical prosthetic upper limb with near natural control that would dramatically enhance independence and quality of life for amputees. Didn't know that. All right. Okay. Let's see. In 2014, the Luke arm developed by Dean Kamen and his team at DECA Research and Development Corporation became the first prosthetic arm approved by FDA that translates signals from a person's muscles to perform complex tasks, according to FDA. Okay, again, close. I'm getting close. They lock it on in, get it on in there. You go chomp, it goes conk. You go bump, it goes bump. You go zhop, it goes zhop. You go loop, it go loop. You go grab, it goes grab. That's better. Golly, make me feel like some you just can't feel nothing. Somebody hit you across the head, you put it up and block it. You don't feel nothing. You slap them across the mouth with it, and they can feel that. Okay, I went off a little bit. I'm sorry. All right, John Hopkins University and the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs also participated in the program. They didn't say what they brought to the program. They just participated in. Okay. All right. Let's see what I got here left. Some more information. That's it. That's enough. I'll use that right now. I'll be back. Let me see what I got right there. Yeah, I'll be back with some more. I'll be back with the designs of the design trend moving forward from what I just gave you guys. Something more our times and maybe in the future. Today's topic is prostheses. Prosthetics. It's the WILROC Show. Some more music and I'll be done with y'all directly. Just hold on. Wait a minute. I enjoy putting that thing in it. Okay? Talk amongst yourselves. I want to have some Batteroni, the San Francisco treat.
Geçemiyorum köprüden, geçemiyorum hasta oldum, geçemiyorum diloylo, haldan bilmez diloylo, laf anlamazsın fayda, sen benden geçtin ama sen benden.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
Come and get it.
I'm Eleanor Rigby. I picked up the rice in the church where the weddings had been. Yeah. I'm Eleanor Rigby. I'm keeping my face in a jar by the door. I want to know what is it for. Well, only the lonely people know. Where do they all come from? Lonely
Who have eyes to see, you let him see. And who have ears to hear, let him hear, y'all.
Not his dreadlocks take me out of the wilderness. Yes, he lead me to the land of love. Ooh, yeah. I was down in the valley for a very long, long time until Natty come and take me over. Natty, yes, Natty come and take me over. He reads the Bible to me, yeah. He said that he will guide me through the night and day. He reads the Bible to me, yeah. From Genesis to Revelation, I say, I was down in deep distress. Yes, I couldn't get no peace of rest until Natty come and take me over. Natty, yes, Natty come and take me over. He reads the Bible to me, yeah. He said that he will guide me through the night and day. He reads the Bible to me, yeah. From Genesis to Revelation, I say, I was down in foolishness. I was like a bird without a nest until Natty come and take me over. Natty, yes, Natty come and take me over. He reads the Bible to me, yeah. He said that he will guide me through the night and day. He reads the Bible to me, yeah. From Genesis to Revelation, I say, Natty dreadlocks take me out of the wilderness. Yes, he lead me to the land of love. Ooh, yeah. When my mother and my father forsake me, yeah, it was Natty who guide and protect me. Yes, it was Natty who guide and protect me. He reads the Bible to me, yeah. He said that he will guide me through the night and day. He reads the Bible to me, yeah.
Bend the bowsprit, stow the mizzen mast, jibe the jib boom, hoist the mainsail and lower the tattersail. Look sharp, lad.
Will this madness be here to stay?
come back with that. I'm sorry, y'all.
How can we make a living on such a tiny pay? Tell me what's going on when you see a lady in the streets, single mother with 3 kids at home, and you know her job ain't too sweet. She got to make a change.
Yes, and yes again, thank you very much for listening to the WILROC Show. Yours truly, the WILROC here. And you know, each week on the WILROC Show, we have a fruit or a vegetable. This week we have a vegetable, and it is kelp. Yes, kelp is a type of seaweed or algae commonly eaten in Asian countries, such as Japan and China. Kelp is found mainly in kelp forests within shallow bodies of salt water and can grow up to half a meter a day, ultimately reaching heights of 30 to 80 meters. Kelp is considered a superfood because of all the nutrients it contains. Kelp contains many vitamins, especially B vitamins, which are essential for cellular metabolism and providing your body with energy. It also contains vitamin C and E, which are both strong antioxidants and promote blood vessel health. Minerals such as calcium, boron, and magnesium are plentiful in kelp. They are necessary for strong bones and normal muscle function. Kelp, like other seaweeds, is rich in sodium alginate, which is an element effective at protecting the body from radiation and removing it. Kelp is also a rich source of iodine, which is a crucial nutrient for the thyroid. Kelp contains plentiful amounts of chlorophyll, but there are some side effects. Although some iodine in kelp is essential for thyroid function, ingesting too much of it can cause overproduction of thyroid hormones and lead to hypothyroidism. So be careful about that, okay? So now, get some kelp in your rumps. You know they're gonna squirt out of your rumps if you let them process properly. So get some kelp in your rumps, and now I hope your minds and bodies are healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Thank you very much.
Why do you think your cave women was created with short legs and fat butts? So they couldn't run fast, so the men could catch them and force them to make the meals and the baby.
Well, weren't there any cave women with long legs and skinny butts that could run faster than the men?
Well, them the men would have to bring down with a rock.
Now I'm starting to catch on. And what about the cave men with short legs and fat butts that couldn't catch any women?
Well, they was probably your first fags.
The WILROC Show.
Religion is always in the control business. And that's something people don't really understand. It's in the guilt-producing control business. And if you have heaven as a place where you're rewarded for your goodness and hell as a place where you're punished for your evil, then you sort of have control of the population. And so they create this fiery place, which has quite literally scared the hell out of a lot of people throughout Christian history. Mm-hmm. And it's part of a control tactic.
But wait a minute, you're saying that hell, the idea of a place under the earth or somewhere where you're tormented for an eternity, is actually an invention of the church?
I think the church fired its furnaces hotter than anybody else. But I think there's a sense in most religious life of reward and punishment in some form. The church doesn't like for people to grow up because you can't control grown-ups. That's why we talk about being born again. When you're born again, you're still a child. The people don't need to be born again. They need to grow up. They need to accept their responsibility for themselves and the world.
The WILROC Show.
This can get confusing because a whole lot of people think the Africans created a religion. Don't ever charge this crime to the Africans. I'm using my words advisedly. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam have been turned into murder cults because once they emerged, they began to be used to justify the murder of other people. Christianity said if he's an infidel, he has no soul, and it's all right to murder him, it's all right to enslave him. Judaism said if he's not of our faith, it's all right. Islam said if he's not of our faith, we can put him to the sword. The Africans created an overall spirituality and a God of love. These foreigners who misunderstood African spirituality created gods of vengeance and created what I call a carbon copy of African spirituality. I am not less religious, I am more, because I say examine the carbon copies and entertain the idea of going back to the original. I didn't say change God. I didn't say change churches. I said change concepts, change approaches. Stay where you are, but look at it in a different way. Because the Africans created an overall spirituality where all life was under God, was a manifestation of God. And he did not have a weekend religion. He had a religion that was operational on his life every single day of the week. He did not have to build a temple with a whole massive space for praying because he could pray anywhere. Akhenaten, who is accused of giving the world monotheism, and that's not true, and the Jews who said they gave the world monotheism, and that's not true. Monotheism, the concept of the oneness of God, was here all along. Akhenaten never said he gave the world monotheism. All Akhenaten did was to deal with the corrupt priesthood of his day that was restricting the movement of people based on the fact that if you go in a certain area, you're not under protection of God. Because I'm the one that controls the message of God. All Akhenaten said that God was omnipresent. God was omnipotent. God was everywhere. God was in the wind. If you want to pray, pray to the wind. God was in the tree. God was in a lowly cockroach. But most important, God was in you. You look inside of yourself.
We have undercounted ourselves and underestimated ourselves. We've quite forgotten that we were never a minority. As 1 billion African people on the face of the earth, we can create industries overnight if we decided that we don't wear no underwear we don't make. We don't eat no food that don't come from one of our farms. We don't sleep on no mattresses we don't make. We don't bury our loved ones in any coffins we don't make. We take the coffin industry away from the mafia. We've forgotten our great potential as a people.
The WILROC Show.
You don't know nothing about Lady Liberty standing there in the harbor with her torch on high, screaming out to all the nations of the world, send me your poor, your deadbeats, your filthy. And all the nations sent them in here. They come swarming in like ants. Your Spanish PRs from the Caribbean there. Your Japs, your Chinamen, your Crouch and your Hebes. And they're all free to live in their own separate sections where they feel safe. And they bust your head if you go in there. That's what makes America great, buddy.
The WILROC Show.
Look no further, for I am he for whom thou seekest.
Listen, people, let me tell you something. All I have in this world are my boss and the WILROC Show. And I'm not going to break them for nobody, okay?
The WILROC Show is on.
Can you dig it?
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Dear Lord Baby Jesus, we also thank you for
The WILROC Show.
We hope that you can use your Baby Jesus powers to heal him and his horrible leg. And it smells terrible, and the dogs are always bothering with it.
The WILROC Show.
Now, this is what I call a good time, baby. I'm having the time of my life.
Did you know? Did you know the city of Las Vegas has the most hotel rooms in the world? Did you know? Did you know cows drink anywhere from 25 to 50 gallons of water each day? Did you know? Did you know in the United Kingdom, 3 million people play bingo every year?
The WILROC Show.
I'm not seeking for the loyalty of any Negro, but I am seeking for Negroes to learn how to be loyal to themselves. And when the Negro learns how to be loyal to himself, our problem is pretty well solved.
Yes, and yes again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. I am yours truly, the WILROC here. Okay, I'm see what I got going on here. Okay, there you go. Thank you. I'm truly the WILROC. Thank you very much for checking me out. Now, today's topic is prosthetics and prostheses. And what I'm going to go over now is see what I got here. No, what I'm going to go over is the patient procedure. The patient procedure. Now, a prosthesis is a functional replacement for an amputated or congenitally malformed or missing limb. Okay, your arm messed up, your leg messed up from birth, from accident, just it just start rotting off. Anything can be, it can be from those couple things. Now, prosthesis or prosthetists are responsible for the prescription, design, and management of a prosthetic device. Okay, you get the prosthetics. Oh boy, I'm having trouble today. God, thank you. Okay, give me peace, Lord. Now I want to go over really the production of the prosthetic socket. I want to go over that right quick. Let's check that out. Now, the production of a prosthetic socket begins with capturing the geometry and the residual the geometry of the residual limb. Okay, where it was left, they're gonna catch the geometry of it, the shape and size of it. Now, this process is called shape capture. And, it's basic. Now, the goal of this process is to create an accurate representation of the residual limb. Okay, let me see what's going on. Now, which is critical to achieve good socket fit. A good socket fit. We got to see what it's like. Okay, you got to chop it off a little bit right there. It might be rounded out. It might be chopped blockly. And no telling, they got to do something with that. Okay, that sounds nasty and stinking and sound like it hurts. But God, dog, it sound like it hurt. That hurts. God, almighty no. Go. Anyway, okay. I got caught up in that. Sorry. All right. Okay. Let me get together. Okay. Tell me up a little bit. I'm having problems. Now, the custom socket is created by taking plastic cast of the residual limb, or more commonly today, of the liner worn over their residual limb. Okay, what's left of it? This is what's left of their limb. Okay, and then making a mold from the plaster cast. Okay, I probably put a sock or so on it. Have a couple socks, some on it, and then they mold it to the plaster cast. The commonly used compound is called plaster of Paris. Now, in recent years, various digital shape capture systems have been developed, which can be input directly to a computer, allowing for a more sophisticated design. You get it all designed up, you put it in the computer. Now, in general, the shape capturing process begins with the digital acquisition of three-dimensional geometric data from the amputee residual limb. But they're getting down in it. They're getting 3D geometric data. They're getting down. Okay. For real, ain't right? I get it from, getting the data is acquired with either a probe, a laser scanner, or a structured light scanner, or a photographic-based 3D scanning system. Okay, they that's what I think the sound makes. They look it over. Now, after shape capture, the second phase of the socket production is called rectification, which is the process of modifying the model of the residual limb by adding volume to bony prominence and potential pressure points, and remove volume from load-bearing areas. Where you put the most pressure, make it lighter. Where you put the least pressure, make it thicker for support. I guess that's what it is, right? I think that's what it is. I would do that. When you go wrong, go wrong, put less where it won't hurt your wrong. When you got less wrong, put more so to soothe that wrong. I guess that's, make it better, make it stronger where that wrong goes. I hope I'm doing it right. I'm from another earth. Anyway, I guess I'm right. Okay. Like I said, after shape capture, the second phase of the socket production is called ratification, which is the process of modifying the model of the residual limb by adding volume to bony prominence, all right, and potential pressure points, and removing volume from the load bearing area. This can be done manually by adding or removing plaster to the positive model, or virtually by manipulating the computerized model in the software. Okay, and lastly on this, the fabrication of the prosthetic socket begins once the model has been rectified and finalized. The prosthesis or the prosthetist. That's hard to say. Prosthetist. The prosthetist will wrap the positive model with a semi-molten plastic sheet of carbon fiber coated with epoxy resin to construct the prosthetic socket. They get it all ready up for you. Now, from the computerized model, it can be 3D printed using various materials with different flexibility and mechanical strength. Okay, so you can get it all set up how you want. You can get the super stuff. It can flex. It can flex, and it can come back to the position. It's good and sturdy. Then they can fit it to where you can. Well, you put the pressure at, it's less hurt. Ouch, and then you can. It's good stuff. They got good stuff. I don't want people to have to use that, but golly, that is something. It's beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna go over this right here, and I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Now, optimal socket fit between the residual limb and socket is critical to the function and usage of the entire prosthesis. Okay. Now, if the fit between the residual limb and the socket attachment is too loose, this will reduce the area of contact between the residual limb and the socket or liner. It'll make it bang along and increase the socket and increase pockets between residual limb skin and socket or liner. So it'll probably rub it to death or bang along so much it'll make it painful. You got to be fit just snug. You got to be tight up in there. Because if it's not, they go bunga, gunga, gunga. It's that hurt. I ain't got no leg there, but it's rubbing the leg skins. The leftover healing skins. That ouch. You know what I'm saying? That pressure then is higher, which can be painful. Well, like I said, it can make it just messed up and can be painful. Now, air sockets can allow sweat to accumulate and can soften the skin and can burn it. Now, ultimately, this is a frequent cause for itchy skin rashes. No doubt. Over time, this can lead to breakdown of the skin. It can burn it off. And on the other hand, a very tight fit may excessively increase the interface pressures. That may also lead to skin breakdown after prolonged use. It's going to always burn you. If it's not real, that's going to always burn you. But I'd rather mine be burnt every 8 months than every doggone 2 weeks just burnt. Unless hours just burnt. Take it off and let it breathe and heal. Can't go nowhere. And artificial limbs are typically manufactured using the following steps. Measurement of the residual limb. Measurement of the body to determine the size required for the artificial limb. Fitting of a silicone liner. Creation of a model of the liner worn over the residual limb. Formation of the thermoplastic sheet around the model. Now this is then used to test the fit of the prosthetic. Formation of the permanent socket. Formation of permanent socket. Formation of plastic parts of the artificial limb. Direct methods are used. Including this is number 7. Okay, I'm going over the artificial limbs in typical manufacture using. Okay, here we go. This is how they do it. And they don't know this thing is giving me problems. Boy, my thing is sure giving me problems. Okay, today I'm having technical difficulties like you just wouldn't imagine. My bottom lip is so thick and juicy. I can get over anything. I just go like that, and I get over it. Okay, anyway. Artificial limbs are typically manufactured using the following steps. Again, number 1, the measurement of the residual limb. Number 2, measurement of the body to determine the size required for the artificial limb. Number 3, fitting of a silicone liner. Number 4, creation of a model of the liner worn over the residual limb. Number 5, formation of thermoplastic sheet around the model. This is then used to test the fit of the prosthetic. Okay. Number 6, formation of permanent socket. Number 7, formation of plastic parts of the artificial limb. Different methods are used, of course, including vacuum forming and injection molding. Number 8, creation of metal parts of the artificial limbs using die casting. Number 9, assembly of entire limb. I have a lot more. Boy, I have so many more. But I'm not going to go over tonight. I'm already over. I need to get back in here live again next week and try it again. Because I think I did lousy tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, that's what it is. I'll be back next week and I'll talk to you guys directly. Yeah, I'm going to have one more reggae set here tonight. Thank you for listening to the WILROC Show. I want you guys, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm sorry, Keith Patrick. I need you guys to all stay tuned to the WILROC Show. And coming soon to the WILROC Show, coming soon with the WILROC Show or accompanying the WILROC Show is Sob's situational online Bible study with Brother KP. It's going to be here. It's coming soon. You can get your Bible on. You can get some understanding. You get some things figured out. I need some situational Bible. I need some situational online Bible study myself right about now. Okay? But I want you guys to tune in and stay tuned for situational online Bible study with Brother KP. Okay? He's going to be here. So I need you guys to I think he has about, I don't know, I'll give him 2 weeks. I'm gonna say a month. Next month, at the end of September, might be in the middle of September. Just prepare yourselves. Just get your minds ready. I want to try to get him to come on today, but I missed everybody. You know, the weather was bad. It was raining. Phones couldn't get through. But I have him next week, you know. So I want you guys to prepare yourself for situational online Bible study. And I want you guys to tune in for Hollywood Swing until I can get to it. I don't get her. I hope the illegals ain't got her. Yeah. So I'll talk to you guys directly. And I'll see you guys next week. I have one more reggae set. And next week's topic is going to be a regurge. And the week after that, I'm gonna do. Let me see what I'm gonna do in 2 weeks. My show is gonna be. Let's see what I got here. Oh, there it is right there. I can't get it right now. Some of that. Yeah, next week my thing is gonna be no. Well, I'll tell you guys next week's topic is down there. I just can't grab it right now. It's out. I'm over. So I'll see you guys directly. Talk amongst yourself. And hey, talk amongst yourselves. Check out the WILROC Show. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Facebook at DWLCOX. Go to Twitch. You can go to Twitch. Yes. It's _WLRC. You can go to the WILROC Show also at the WILROC Show 459. Facebook at the WILROC Show 4591. Check that out, okay? I'm also on Twitch. Okay? So I'll talk to you guys directly. I'm tired. You know, I work a lot. I work 3 jobs. I'm still doing it live. That's okay. That's fine. But I'll talk to you guys directly, and I have one more reggae set. So thank you for checking me out, all right? Y'all be good, please.
The WILROC Show.
You shade tree nigger.
The WILROC Show is on.
This man will make your liver quiver. This man will make your bladder splatter. This man will freeze your knees.
My computer acting up tonight bad.
And that brings us to the end of what we hope has been a beautiful trip for you and what certainly has been a groovy ride for me. We thank you for joining us. We thank our very exciting guest. Hope you'll climb aboard next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all going to be a stone gas, honey. Always in parting, we're going to wish you love, peace, and soul.
The WILROC Show is on.
Their mission to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Whether you like it or don't like it, sit down and look at it because it's the best going today. Woo!
The WILROC Show.
You shade tree nigger.
These last times, brothers against brothers, sisters against sisters, mothers against father, fathers against son.
One more time for Steen. One more time for Steen Brown Shannon, okay? One more time for Steen Brown Shannon. This was her show, baby. Happy birthday, happy Earth Day, Miss Steen Brown Shannon.
Show.
You shade tree nigger.
In these last times, brothers against brothers, sisters against sisters, mothers against father, fathers against son. What you want to do, the next man do. What you won't say, the next man say. So watch your move, and don't be rude. Just get in your groove, and don't be a fool. Watch your walking, watch your talking, watch your eating, watch your drinking, watch your smoking, and don't be a fool, yeah. Cause what you can see, the next man see. What you can't hear, the next man hear. What you won't do, the next man do. What you're preaching, what you're teaching.
The WILROC Show, live and direct.
Soul rival is talking about inflation. But what we need in this world today is more cooperation. So the whole wide world is talking about inflation. But what we need in this world today is more education. This whole wide world is heading towards starvation. There won't be enough to feed the next generation. Oh, starvation from inflation. Starvation, starvation and the line. This whole wide world is talking about segregation. But what we need in this world is more integration. This great big world is heading to world domination. We don't know what to do, we're heading to our tribulation. Oh, salvation from inflation. Salvation, salvation and the land.
The WILROC Show, live and direct. You don't know.
How she about your face cut your ranking? By your ragamuffin Rambo, rough. Come to control Jamaica. Boom it up.
Yo, road boy, check out the WILROC Show. See it?
Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh. It was the rocking of the 5,000. The woman and man was in the session.
Lakewood means rewind, the gunshot means forward.
The WILROC Show, live and direct. You don't know.
Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh. It was the rocking of the 5,000. The woman and man was in the session.
Rock on, WILROC, rock on.
It was a DJ jamboree. Everyone was feeling irate. Kings and queens, prince
sight, it was the end of mine on a cold Saturday night. It was the rocking of the 5,000, the rocking of the 5,000. The rocking a drink, I'm a king. The friars I eat fried fish, the subs I eat cornbread, the notch I drink Irish mash. It was the feeding of the 5,000. It was the feeding of the 5,000. I borrow, start you too. The man borrowed down, sugar mine at 20 top. It was a rocking of the 5,000.
Come one, come all.
Check out The WILROC Show. Sundays 6 to 9 p.m. on Facebook Live, The WILROC Show, and on Twitter @_WLRC.
Streaming online at crrradio.com and
Also on Twitch,
on YouTube, Instagram, Periscope @_WLRC.
That's The WILROC Show, bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and a lot more.